Right. Well, thank you to the three of us. Make it Mark and I, 4 and 5. But we did 12 in the previous session, so I'm pleased with the 12. But thank you for taking a look at what we're doing. So my name is Martin Harris. I work for Vonage. And Mark Monahan. So I head up the new business sales team. Been working with the organisation for 10 years. Our offices are actually in Basingstoke, so local to the south of the UK. Used to work in an outsourced call centre before that and used the Vonage contact centre technology. So, you know, the focus of the session is integrating your contact centre with Dynamics 365, and also if you're using Microsoft Teams, we have direct routing with Microsoft Teams for UC capabilities. So our customers do really vary in size from, I'll just talk about some of our customers first. Starbucks, one of our largest customers globally, 8,000 handsets across all of their stores, integrating with Microsoft Teams, but also using us for contact center within their service department for complaints, and also for kind of recruitment across their stores as well. So massively using Microsoft Teams, but extending Teams capability with external calling. So we've seen the rise of 11-fold rise of the use of Microsoft Teams, but I'm still speaking to customers every single day who are not using Teams for external calling and are still paying for contact center capabilities and via Cisco and on-premise solutions. So, first of all, the elephant in the room, how do you actually pronounce Vonage? Is it Vonage? Is it Vonage? We were acquired in 2018. I thought it was Vonage. If you want to call us Vonage, you can. It sounds sophisticated, but we're a US headquartered company with 2,500 employees, with over 100,000 agents logging into our Teams integrated solutions and our other unified communications products. We also have our contact center products, which is very much for inbound contact centers and inside sales recruitment organizations. So the focus of the session is how you enable calling capabilities in Microsoft Dynamics and Microsoft Teams. It's interesting to note that we are one of only 2 providers globally that are on the Contact Center Magic Quadrant and the Unified Comms Magic Quadrant. So the market is still very fragmented at the moment, with Teams obviously expanding hugely, but they still haven't made the Magic Quadrant for Unified Communications as a Service. So it's showing you they're a very solid platform for collaboration internally, but when you're looking for external calling capabilities and a large contact center of 50+ users, you do need a partner like ours or one of the other competitors on this list here as well. I should also mention our communications API stack as well. So if you're looking for SMS, WhatsApp, video, social, and if you've ever wondered, when you get an Uber notification saying your driver has arrived, or a text message from DPD saying that your parcel is going to be between 10 and 11 o'clock, that is a Vonage SMS API trigger when something has changed in their platform to say it's out for delivery or your Uber driver is there. So with Dynamics and Teams, we offer out-of-the-box app install into Teams and Dynamics for phone system capability for contact center users, so screen pop, login calls, reporting. But the API side of the business is you can build your own applications and custom journeys like two-way SMS, WhatsApp, directly from our platform. And I want to talk about another local business that are utilizing us, which is the AA Drive Tech. So if you've ever done a speed awareness course, unfortunately you may know Drive Tech. So they have a 50-person contact center in the AA Basingstoke offices. They are using Teams for UC capabilities, and they're using Microsoft Dynamics for their case management solution. So you call up, you pay for your course over the phone. We're PCI compliant for taking payments over the phone, and you book and arrange your courses via that inbound contact center. And what we're going to show you via the demonstration is that native integration with Dynamics, and how you can manage those cases. And as I say, Witty is a financial services businesses, similar to Starling and Metro Bank, only 5-10 users on Dynamics, but a very fast-growing organization in the financial services space who are making outbound calls from Dynamics, so click-style logging calls and reporting on those calls to utilize the platform. So what are we going to show you with the journey today? So leverage a single interface inside of Microsoft Dynamics. Use data that you hold on that customer to intelligently route the call. So your phone number, your mobile phone, is a unique identifier for you, and we want to route your call to the right person first time. So if you're a VIP, let's route you to the front of the queue. If you have an escalated case, let's screen pop that case. So call comes in, and we use what we know about you to route you to the right place first time. And not only do we offer calling capabilities, we offer multi-channel, so you can deliver voice, email, web inquiries, SMS, video, WhatsApp, all within a single interface inside of Microsoft Dynamics. And we allow you to do that securely. So if you would like to take a payment over the phone, you can do a self-serve payment, you can enter your digits via your keypad, or even do something via digital payments. So you call into your contact center, they send you a text message via us, and you can make that payment via a text message. And the beauty of this is optimizing data. So we provide you real-time reporting and statistics on your call center, contact center, how many calls are abandoned, how many web chats in the queue, how many emails in the queue, and that fully integrates with Power BI as well. So you can have a full kind of end-to-end journey of your contact center. And if you've ever worked in a call center, it's crucially important to have that wallboard and command center of how you manage the technology. So, without further ado, I'm going to pass over to Mark to actually show you the platform inside of Dynamics and how that works. Any questions, you can shout them out as we go. Sorry, Mark. We'll just do the transition. So just do the transition now. Do you want me to speak it? So I'm going to talk through the demonstration for Mark as he goes through it. So first of all, you see I'm in Dynamics 365, and before you ask what does it work, it's Sales Hub, Service Hub, and the OCS platform with Microsoft Dynamics. And the previous session talks about the Microsoft App Store. We are a simple app, certified app in the Microsoft Dynamics App Store. And effectively, what does that add? It adds this phone keypad on the right-hand side where I can either deliver calls to Teams, or you can use this interface natively inside of Dynamics. So what you may not know about Teams at the moment, you cannot integrate Teams natively inside of Dynamics. It's only the other way around. So you have to use the Dynamics app. So we believe that Dynamics should be your single source of truth, and you should be able to log in and do all of your interactions directly inside of Dynamics. So what Mark's going to do is just going to place a call in, and you're going to hear an IVR message, if I can get the speaker close enough, where it's going to recognize the person calling in and asking if you're calling about that particular case. So what I want you to think about is, before you actually get through to someone, we try and self-service that inquiry by understanding who you are as a customer. And if we do recognize who you are, we're going to personalize that journey as the call comes in. And if you do want to speak to an agent, what's going to happen is you're an agent in the contact center, and you're going to get a screen pop. You're going to know exactly who you're talking to, and you're going to route the call to the right person first time. To see if this works.
Hello, thank you for calling Advantage Dynamics 365 Service Demo. Please press 1 to speak to an agent, or the number 2 to open a new case or review an existing case. If you are calling to pay an outstanding balance on your account, please press the number 3 now. Thank you.
I have found a case with the subject of add Microsoft license. Press 1 if you are calling about this case, 2 for a different case, or 3 if it's a new issue.
So I don't know if you heard that very well, but effectively you had a generic welcome message and press 1 for this and 2 for that. And then effectively what it said, are you calling about your open case, liking to purchase more Microsoft Dynamics licenses? And what you can see is, as the user, I've answered the call, and immediately what I can see is it's a case about adding additional Microsoft licenses. Our customized IVR is not just press 1 for this, 2 for this. You can actually speak your inquiry. So I could say I'd like to speak to the sales department and buy more licenses, and we provide self-service capabilities. And actually one of our customers utilizing us for self-service capabilities is Aberdeen, Glasgow, and Southampton Airport Group. and you may call in to get a flight status update, and we can automatically play back your flight status update and all of those kind of good things. So not only are we providing contact center capability when we route the calls through, we can self-service inquiries when they come through. But effectively what's happened is the calls come in, I've been able to say, are you calling about additional Microsoft licenses? I can also see who you are as a customer, so your name, and personalize that. And then we automatically log every inbound and outbound call, so the agent doesn't have to remember to do that. And effectively, I'm able to service the case and provide a good customer experience. And we log the interaction with the call recording. We transcribe the call recording. So you've got a full kind of end-to-end journey of that, and then we provide analytics on that call. So you can pick out keywords and phrases to see how effective they've been on delivering those calls. And if you think, Just Eat are a customer of ours signing up new restaurants, they're picking out keywords like Deliveroo and seeing how they sell against Deliveroo by talking about the unique values that they have against Deliveroo, i.e. you don't have to take our riders, you can keep your own riders. And that's all inside of the Dynamics platform. So call comes in, screen pop, we've logged the call recording is available within the task inside of Dynamics. Then I can see the call transcription all from there. And if I wanted to escalate the case to a phone call, to a video call, you'll see there's a nice little video button in the right-hand side. So I'll be able to send a text message or a WhatsApp to be able to send a video link to join a video link and a two-way screen sharing session and video conference. So Dynamics is extremely strong in housing associations and problems with repairs, and thinking about, I've got a leaky tap, and then you could see directly from the agent and the customer the problem they've got with their tap. And you can see in the right-hand corner, if I wanted to use Teams to answer the call, I could just answer and reject the call on the right-hand side. We do also have a browser-based soft phone inside of Edge and Chrome. So if you wanted to use a browser-based soft phone outside of Teams, that you can. But we offer direct routing with Microsoft Teams, and you can leverage the capability of Teams if you wish. But this is it inside of Dynamics. Any questions? So Outbound is very, very similar. You can click to dial on any phone record inside of Salesforce with the phone icon. You can change the outbound number of the number displayed to increase pickup rates. And again, you can use that transcriptions of there. And if you just want to flash up the dashboard as the last piece, I know we're running out of time. We have a real-time dashboard natively inside of Dynamics. So if you're in a contact center, you've got lots of queues within that contact center. You can see live how many call agents you've got in the available taking calls. You've got full presence. We have presence integration with Teams as well, so you can see their availability as well. We have single sign-on with Microsoft, and you can see how many calls made, how many abandoned. You can see how each group is doing. So it's a proper contact center tool that not only handles voice, but can handle voice, email, web inquiries, all inside of Dynamics. And we're leveraging your investment in Dynamics. So if you use email to case or web to case, we can automatically route that just like any other interaction and provide you real-time stats directly inside of Dynamics. So in summary, if you have a inside sales team making calls, recruitment team, booking meetings, they need to drive efficiencies with click to dial, logging calls, dialer, cadence. If it's an inbound customer service team, you need real-time statistics, you need compliance and taking payments over the phone, and you need to leverage the data that you hold on your customers to make intelligent decisions on how you route those calls. So adding on a per user per month user for this is very, very useful. And as I say, there's over 100,000 agents and contact centers leveraging this portal today, and there's over 140,000 globally integrating Microsoft Teams and our UC applications to expand their external calling capabilities within Microsoft Teams. So thank you very much for attending the session. Please do fill your details in. We're giving away a Bose headset today, and we've got a fishbowl, so do fill in the cards that are on the paper, and thank you very much for attending our session. Any questions, just I'm around, you can ask me from there. All right, thank you.